Okay, this might not be a manga video, so I appreciate you supporting the channel, but this might not be for you, but it's just something I've been thinking about, right? So I got this new piece of equipment. It sits on a table. It's to do overhead shots while I open manga for manga hauls and stuff like that. I think it'll make the videos better and kind of have that air of like I'm opening and talking to you guys at the same time. I think it'd be fun. I think I see a bunch of people do certain types of videos that way, and I think it'll make the manga haul videos better, right? Whole point of this, I'm not going to drag this on too long, but my whole point of this, right, is do you think that you have to have something specifically to start something? And what I mean by that is, like, I know some people that want to start making videos, and I'm like, hey, listen, I'm no professional by any stretch of the imagination, but if you're asking for my advice, I'll give it to you. So they ask for my advice of like, what do you do to start a channel? I don't have a microphone. I don't have like a great camera or whatever. I don't have like background, and, not saying they want to do manga videos, but like they don't have anything. And I think that stops a lot of people. And I've been thinking about that a lot. Like, does it stop you from doing something? Are you like sitting there, right, watching this video and liking the video and subscribing to the channel? Hey, look at that plug. Way to go, Chan. Getting better. It was smooth. You didn't even notice it. You were just like, what? Did he? Yeah, he did. He did that. Well, it's fine. Move on. But you're sitting there watching this video, maybe something in your life, right? You want to start doing something, but you talk yourself out of it because you're like, I don't have the best this. I don't have the best that. It's an age-old thing. I used to do it all the time. Now I just stopped caring, and I'm like, I'm gonna start doing stuff that I think is cool, that I think is fun, and it's not even in like the YouTube stuff. I try to take it into my own life of like, I want to do this thing, and there's going to be 17,000 reasons not to, 17,001 even maybe, but I try to not be drowned out by that in my head. I try not to be drowned out by this idea of, if I do this, it might not work out. Or if I do that, that's going to lead to this, going to lead to that, going to lead to this. It's that anxiety. I know it might not seem it because I'm such a cool person, but I have a ton of it. I have a ton of anxiety all the time, constantly. Doesn't go away. You know what I mean? But I'm really trying to work towards breaking through that. I'm trying to breaking through a bunch of stuff. But the whole point of this is there's never going to be a perfect time. I promise you, with everything, I don't know you personally. I am sure you're amazing, right? I know you're amazing. But there's never going to be a perfect time. And there's always going to be crap. Just like you're going to talk yourself out of doing something, or, something's not going to go right, or you have this big plan. This happened recently. You have this big, huge plan. But then something screws it up, and you're like, well, the whole plan is ruined. This whole idea that I had for myself is gone. It's ruined. It's over. Throw it in the garbage. It's trash. And I just want to kind of ask you guys, does that stop you? Does that really stop you in your tracks? Or are you trying to be like me? Are we working on ourselves together of like, I don't have to have the perfect setup and the perfect everything. Nothing's going to be perfect. But if I really want to do something, I'm just going to do it. And the great thing about that is, while you're doing something, you're going to have to pivot and adjust and move and do all these things. But at the end of the day, you're still working towards a goal, right? Whether it be collecting something, or whether it be stepping out of your comfort zone and trying this thing, or whatever it may be. I think, at least I hope, tell me in the comments if I'm crazy, if I'm losing my mind, probably. But I think working towards a goal, and working towards something like we are with this YouTube channel, which, hey, if you didn't know, over 2,000 subscribers, 2,000 people clicked that button. I was like, this guy is all right. I'm going to listen to him ramble into this microphone. You're asking yourself right now, was it a good decision? I hope so. Please. Oh, I hope, please. But I don't know. I was just thinking about that because I bought this new piece of equipment, and I'm like, do I feel like I have to spend money? I think this can definitely go into manga collecting. That's right. We're wrapping it back around. Look at this. It's a manga anime channel. Look at that. We're wrapping it back around. It's all making sense. Sometimes I feel like, honestly, that my collection has to keep growing. You know, every month you gotta do a manga haul video. You have to. It's part of the game, right? You know, or I feel like right now, especially, there's always series being announced and being, you know, new licenses, agreements, and oh, this looks awesome. There's always cool manga coming out, so obviously you feel like there's this pressure, especially if you make content about it. You're like, I gotta be on the cusp of it, man. I gotta be at the forefront of it. I have to be, you know, I bought 25 volumes this month. I have to at least hit 25 next month. I think that is the same pressure that someone feels like, even if you don't enjoy this stuff, if you're trying to achieve something, you're like, okay, for me to achieve this, I have to have this very specific thing, right? I'll use, again, video, because I don't know, like, that's what I enjoy doing. I gotta have this certain tripod. I have to have this certain camera. I have to have this certain light to make my background look like this. I think, truthfully, I let me know, but I don't think that really matters. I think we build that stuff up in our head. At least maybe I build that stuff up in my head. When really, the biggest thing and the best thing that we can be doing is working towards our goals. I don't think it matters that you have the best of the best. I think what really truthfully matters is that you pursue something that you have a passion for and that you love to do. But I don't know. I don't even know if this video made sense, to be honest. As always, I appreciate you guys, you know, supporting the channel, supporting me. It means the world to me. But let me know, what do you think? Do you talk yourself out of doing something because everything is not absolutely perfect? And if you do, let's make a bet right now. This year, it's already halfway through the year. I know what you're saying, yeah, but this year, we're not going to do that. And, you know, that idea that you have, that ambition that you have, let's work towards it together. And by together, I mean, yeah, like, I don't know, like, through talking to each other on the internet. So yeah, that was my rambling video. Hopefully you got something out of it and you enjoyed it. But as always, especially if you made it to the end of this video, it means the world to me. You guys are amazing. And as always, I hope if you're having a bad day, it gets better. And if you're having a good day, it becomes fantastic. I'll see you next time.